My name's Thomas Reed and welcome to the channel. This is all about carp fishing, adventure, and showing that fishing is for everyone, no matter your experience or budget. I'll be travelling across Europe with my best friend, exploring incredible waters, chasing big fish, and making memories along the way. But this isn't just about the catches, it's about the journey, the early mornings, the peaceful lakes, the excitement of the unknown, and friendships built along the way. So if you love fishing, adventure, and unforgettable moments, stick around, consider subscribing, and joining us. We're travelling to Lac du Bazette, a hidden gem in southwestern France, surrounded by peaceful nature and rich history. This is an artificial lake that was originally a gravel pit until the 1990s. Nearby is the small town of Bazet, a quiet and charming place with roots going back centuries. As of 2022, the town's population stands at 1,900 inhabitants. Lac du Bazette isn't just about fishing, it's about experiencing the slower pace of life, taking in the surroundings, and appreciating a spot that's been enjoyed for years.
Come in the door. We are in the Pyrenees. Pyrenees, these nuts.
We've arrived at the lake a little late. We arrived early, but then we had to get supplies and all the usual stuff. We did 100 miles, then went on to the ferry, and then we did another 100 miles, fell asleep, and then did 650 miles, and we got ourselves to the Pyrenees, which is in the background. We went to Lac Lourdes first. It actually looks like a really nice lake, like stunning. But then going on to the Pyrenees government website, it was basically showing that it wasn't, it wasn't basically accessible from any points that we could get to because we don't have a boat. So it made things a little, more difficult than I probably expected. But it's my first time doing something like this. Oh my god, that's a beautiful rig. So I didn't really know what to expect, what things were going to be like. I just thought I'd turn up, give it a go, and that pretty much bit me in the arse, although there's not a lot of information online. But anything I do find out, I will also post or put into the link below in the description, just in case you guys want to do any of these type of trips. It should be a lot easier with the information. I'm going to try 3 different things because I have no clue. I've not been here before. I couldn't find any information online, so I'm just going to try 3 different rigs that I've learned and used in the past. One of them being the chod, one of them being the blowback, and the other one I'm probably going to do a stiff hinge, and we'll just see how anything happens. I'll do 3 different hook baits. I've got one which is just like a cured hook bait, and then the rest is pretty much just like a pop-up from sticky baits.
What time is it?
Do you know what? That's on the bottom hook bait with the fish meal.
Well done, mate.
So
Well done.
I've had a 15-pound mirror, which looks really cool. I'm not gonna bring it in. I'm just gonna release it here. But yeah, I feel very lucky. I didn't expect to catch on the first night, and I think it's taught me a bit of like sort of a piece of the puzzle. So this was on a bottom bait, so I'm gonna switch. I hit one of my other lines. I'm gonna switch that one over and see if we can, yeah, replicate the success. Let him disappear. But thank you very much. You've made me feel very lucky. Loads of energy. It's forgotten it's winter. Oh, not more energy than me. Whew. A little bit cold. It's about -2 at the moment. Yeah, how cool. That is really cool. Wow. Just the luck of turning up and seeing a fish show and basing everything around that, and then being able to actually just, yeah, wow. Sometimes it just feels like it's meant to be. So I've just spoken to a local, very friendly guy. I think his name is Matthew or Mizzou. And it looks like what we didn't know about the lake, he's actually filled in. So the carp got up to 30 kilos, which I think is about 65 pounds. And he fishes for black bass, so he seemed very happy and eager to give me that information. And obviously the carp that I caught last night has given me a really good indication that this is a bit of a holding spot. It's a very busy lake, by the way, in the daytime. So now my plan is to get 3 rods out at 3 different depths. So there's some at the moment where I've got some bubbling on the right-hand side, which is sort of close to the margin. And it sort of goes like a shelf, which comes off. And it sort of goes from 12 foot, 15 foot to 30 foot. Confident now than I did when I got here yesterday. Had a walk around this morning. Unfortunately, I didn't find any fish, but I was able to sort of get a really good picture of the area I'm fishing. And I'm hoping that if I put in some bait now... Hello? Hello? Oh no, you can't have that. Oh no. You can't have that. I actually prefer dogs to humans. But I'm not sure if boilies are good for dogs. I feed them to swans, but he probably has a better diet at home anyway. Again, middle rod, which is about 20 foot of water. It's a slightly better fish. You cannot complain when you get a fish each night on a lake you've never been on. In a public lake. Yeah, very happy with that. I think it is going to be a case, knowing that they do go up to £60 here, probably going to be a case of sort of working through them, but I really can't complain. Yeah, I feel very, very lucky. So early on into the trip that we sort of got a piece of the puzzle. Let him relax a second. I say let him relax, it's just been beating me up for the last minute. Wow. Very lucky. Thank you very much, Mr. Carp. It was just on this hook boat, this rig, which I need to make another one. There she is. My first common. Third fish of the night. Yeah, really cool common. As you can see, the fish are getting a bit bigger. I think we're starting to get through them. Really can't complain. It's Christmas in a couple of days. Goodbye, Mr. Carp.
After a few nights of successful fishing, we started to realise we needed a day away to rest and reset. We decided to visit a local castle. Lourdes is a beautiful city in southern France, known for its history, stunning landscapes and deep spiritual significance. While in Lourdes, we visited the castle, a medieval fortress with incredible views over the city and the Pyrenees. Walking through its ancient walls, we got a glimpse into the region's rich past, from knights and battles to traditional mountain life. It was the perfect way to reset before heading back to the water, soaking in the history, the scenery, and of course, a bit of good food before our next fishing adventure.
I had a bit of a venture out yesterday. Managed to get to Lourdes Castle, Pyrenees Castle, which is really cool actually. I didn't realise how big the Pyrenees are. You probably can't see them from this angle on camera, but anywhere you go, sort of in like a 20 square mile radius, just in your horizon, you've got these huge mountains, which is sort of weird, carp fishing with mountains in the background, but it's probably some of the coolest fishing I've done. We also checked out this other place, reservoir, I think it's called Lac du Bazette. Which looks insane but huge. No access from anywhere unless you have a big boat, which kind of writes it off for this trip. So we're gonna get everything set up, sort of get locked in, sort the rods out. Everything before was on bottom baits, nothing on the pop-ups. So I think I'm gonna switch everything over to a bottom bait with the sticky baits, blood clot. The sticky baits, blood, worm, boilie. I think that might work. So I'll do 2 handfuls on each spot. I think I did about 4 yesterday.
He's just taking a load off.
I've not even taken him out the water. I've literally just unhooked him.
It's pretty fish.
Yeah, it's a very cool bream actually.
Go splash it or
I
something.
obviously need to remind him that he's a fish.
It's kind of floated away now a bit though.
It has.
What, use the... I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Are they prey animals? Ah, finally, fucking hell.
Mister, come on, please, let me release you. And then we can both go back to eating at night. Whew. Yeah. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully it's peaceful. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Carp. What a session it's turned out to be. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. It's so cold. Yeah. That's I said about capitalising on my bites, and tonight I've literally had a fish on all 3 rods, all 3 depths. This time all on the same hook bait, same rigs. I've switched it over to what seem most popular, and yeah, it feels like it's finally all came together. I've sort of brought it as close. I've brought it as close as I can to that 20-foot depth, and yeah, it's really seemed to pay off. So I'm really, really happy of how this session's ended. I don't think it could have ended any better, really. Last night, everything froze. We got to about -2, -3. And this fish is like a block of ice, but oh my god, it's a cool fish. Loads of details on it. And the scale pattern, it's just so pristine. My alarms actually froze last night. So did my reels, everything. So I didn't really expect it, so I got to the fish a bit later. And luckily it was still on, so I feel very lucky. Thank you very much, Mr. Fish. This is how cold it actually was this morning. Everything's frozen. The reel didn't even work properly. The bait runner didn't even work. Yeah, it's very, very cold this morning. Having a fish in these conditions, you really can't complain, can you? Absolutely ridiculous. One of the best winter trips of my life. For the last day of the trip, we decided to cook some bacon sandwiches, sharpen my hooks, and start the pack down. With everything prepped, there's just one thing left to do. Cast out one last time and hope for a bit of last minute luck. Sometimes, it's those final moments that bring the biggest surprises.
Yeah, they're catching.
Yes.
Quick in out.
Look at that for a comment.
What's going on?
If this is the last fish of the trip, it's kind of done it for me. It's just such a beautiful fish. And it's moments like these that makes the whole trip worth it. Yeah, I'm just shocked, really. Just shocked. It's my first time on a public French lake. And being able to hold this, honestly, I was going to be making a video about me blanking. Yeah, it's just not turned out that way. So very grateful. I think she's rested enough now. And what a stunning fish that is. Absolutely stunning. Wow. Even wants to come say hi to the camera. She'll turn around when she notices. Seems to be a common theme that I had with a bream earlier. And she's swum between my legs. Wow. That doesn't happen often. Wow. What a night.